Welcome.
Thank you, School Board Superintendent, Student Advisor. I'm Sarah Smith. Our concerns about books in your school libraries are not about LGBT or identity or race or religion or class. Rather, our concerns are about ensuring you are providing age-appropriate materials to the children in your schools. Protecting children from inappropriate explicit content is not book banning. A 17-year study of children, beginning when the children were in 7th or 9th grade, found that exposure to sexually explicit media, including books and graphic novels, is associated with 3 risky sexual behaviors: early sexual debut, unsafe sex, and multiple sexual partners, thereby increasing the risk of teen pregnancy and sexually transmitted diseases. In that study, comic books were found to be the most common sexually explicit media that children had been exposed to, followed by videos. 23% of girls and 14% of boys had been exposed to sexually explicit novels. A study of boys and girls aged from 14 to 19 years old found that, quote, reading pornographic comics and magazines significantly increased the likelihood of having sexually harassed a peer or having forced somebody to have sex. A review paper in Trauma, Violence, and Abuse Journal analyzed 43 studies of adolescents and emerging adults with regards to exposure to sexually explicit media and sexually violent media. This study found that children who had been exposed to such media had higher rates of both being victims and perpetrators of sexual violence. As you know, there are many dozens of books in Las Cruces Public School libraries that are age inappropriate for students. These are books containing graphic descriptions of sex acts, including between teachers and students, pornographic and excessively violent imagery, detailed passages of children being sexually assaulted, molested, and raped, children using hard drugs and alcohol, teens engaging in self-harm, cutting, and suicidal behaviors, and much more. You are aware that these books are present in your schools. If these books were rated like movies are, they would be rated R, NC17, or XXX. Instead of taking common sense steps to ensure that the school district is not providing and assigning children with age-inappropriate pornographic and violent content, LCPS has chosen to take no action on this issue. As a result, we are working to help parents learn about which books are in their children's schools so they can opt out using LCPS Form IJL-E1. Parents can access this guide to over 95 of the worst books in LCPS libraries at the website nmfa.us/schoolbooks. I also brought extra copies of this today in case there are any parents or other concerned community members who would like to have a copy and judge for themselves. Thank you.
Thank you. Dana Hopkins.